Welcome!
I'm Alex.
I'm Jason.
And we are
The Gay Press! Today we are going to be talking about something a little different because we like to keep our fingers on the pulse of the culture.
That's right.
And Alex, what are we talking about today?
We are going to be discussing Damien Chazelle's First Man. So my shirt was a little clue. See the moon? Got it?
And my shirt is a clue because it features prominent women, which is something this movie doesn't have. Go!
What is First Man about? Okay, First Man is a very boring, long, drawn-out version of Neil Armstrong and a bunch of other dudes going to the moon. Jason, what were you obsessed with in this movie?
I was obsessed with Claire Foy's pedometer. All she does is stomps around the house, just non-stop, walking and just is exasperated. And she also pronounces a lot of hard B's, bring my boys back! And Alex, what are you obsessed with?
I'm obsessed with the fact that someone would make a movie about the most boring man ever. I didn't know Neil Armstrong was this boring. Honestly, bless Ryan Gosling, he tries really hard. And we all love Damien Chazelle, but what is this main character? He has no feelings. He never says anything. It's he walks around like a zombie for 2 hours, and people are like, Neil, do you want to go to the moon? And he's like, okay. I don't know if we'll make it.
Or my favorite thing is they go back and they try to tell you hey, but he was cool before trauma, and he'll be like, oh, I was in a band.
And someone was like, the emotional third act, and I was like, what?
Where? I couldn't find it.
Oh no. I think Ryan Gosling was trying to play Helen Mirren in The Queen, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Does nothing but gets acclaim?
Yes!
I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to be the lone one here. I actually really liked Ryan Gosling's performance. Yes, it wasn't compelling. It was difficult, but that's who this person was. I like the choices. They're committed.
I do think the production side of it is very beautiful. It's a very beautiful looking movie, especially when they're going to space and they're in the spaceships. Honestly, the score is quite nice.
So, as we've discussed, Claire Foy's performance in this film leaves a lot to be desired, but part of that is because of the role itself, which is the wife. So for actionography, we're gonna kind of flip it a bit, and we're gonna look at the wife, but the wife who does have something to do.
Yeah, movies where that role is elevated and made to be something else. Number 5, we are going to go with Michelle Williams in Brokeback Mountain.
Jack Twist! Jack Nasty! Number 4 is Alicia Vikander in The Danish Girl.
Number 3 is Amy Adams in The Fighter.
And I'm gonna say it, as a stan over here, it's the best Amy Adams performance.
Number 2?
Number 2 is Reese Witherspoon in Walk the Line. Johnny Cash is nothing without June Carter. What's number 1?
Number 1 is none other than our boo Viola Davis in Fences.
Oh, I've got some snot on my face right now. I'm so emotional.
The movie is very invested in her point of view, and she is the emotional center of that, I think. Who was your hunk of the film?
Favorite category. This is the thing I did like about the movie. Let me tell you. Ryan Gosling. He's made me feel some kind of way. And let me tell you, he can still get it. And in that spacesuit, ooh, he's giving me NASA realness.
Well, my hunk of the film was not Ryan Gosling because, I like a man who has things to say. So my hunk of the film was Corey Stoll. He's barely in the movie, but he's actually really entertaining and really fun. I think he plays Buzz Aldrin. Is he the other guy?
Yes.
I know so much about space!
I don't like this movie. I don't know if I've said this enough. I find it boring. But I do think it actually deserves a bunch of awards, and I think it will get nominated for some.
Things that I think it actually deserves would just be technical categories and none of the major awards, in my opinion. But I still think that it will be on everyone's radar for those major awards.
I actually think Ryan Gosling could get in because it's a really weak year.
Honestly, I could see Claire Foy and him getting nominated just because they're those kinds of roles. I personally don't think either of them deserve it. We all know that you don't want Claire Foy to get in.
I can't. No. No.
Okay, so you're probably noticing that everything looks really different right now. Had a little technical difficulty, and we need to refilm the section where we talk about how gay the movie is.
I think the universe didn't want us to get this out there, but we will not be silenced.
No.
This is the least gay movie we've probably ever watched. It's all about straight dudes doing things. There aren't even really any, like, great, like, female-identified queens for us to root for.
But for the sake of giving it, you know, maybe a star, there are hunks, many hunks.
He loves those spacesuits.
Hunks and spacesuits. So to that,
For the eye candy, we'll give it a 1. Yeah.
1 gay press star. Let us know if there's a gay sex scene we missed.